I taught myself. So it was YouTube. So every time I just go on YouTube, watch videos for kids, how DIY basically.
My guest for today is a woman who has made her mark in an industry that one would say it's saturated by men, and that is the photography industry. Over the years, we have seen that it's only men who are behind the camera. But Gie Mukubutaa said, I am going to change that narrative. When we speak of photographers in Namibia, we do not leave out the name Gie. Today, we'll be joined by the face behind GiePhotography. I'm your host, Sich, and this is Africa Speaks. All right, I mentioned today that we'll be joined by a female photographer. I already introduced her, but her name is Gie Mukubutaa. So, Gie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sylvia.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to interview you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's start on a lighter note. Who is Gie?
Who is Gie? It's a tricky question because often you have to think about it. But Gie in general is just a loving, down-to-earth woman. Like I'm a mother of one. I'm a graduate. I did business administration, and most importantly, I'm a photographer. So I find myself doing something that I love, and I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
So with that comes more. Yeah.
So you mentioned now that you're a graduate, something else that's not related to photography.
Yeah.
Did you study photography?
No, photography is self-taught. I studied business administration. So I think I discovered my passion in my third year. So it wasn't really like I did photography for business purposes. I used to love pictures. Like I grew up, like my mom was all over the world. So in that whole process, she'd always capture every moment from my first birthday till so it was birthdays, so it was pictures. And my dad was a journalist. So he did media and stuff. So without knowing it, I think it was just in my blood. So I just loved pictures. So after that, I mean, it became
A business.
from a hobby to a business.
All right, so let's talk about it being a business. So when did you start GiePhotography?
Started GiePhotography, I think it was in my third year, that was 2016. Yeah, so basically what happened was I got a camera. So the camera I got was for myself because I used to love pictures. So I'd take pictures of myself. So I'd ask my friends to take pictures of me, but they never used to come out how I wanted them.
Yeah.
So I would show them, I'll take pictures of them, and now they wanted me to be taking pictures of them all the time. So that's how it started. And then when we were at the park, people would just say, can you take a picture? Can you take a picture? And that's how it started. And I started charging small, and as time went on, and yeah, this is where we are now.
Yeah, we're sitting in studio.
Yeah.
And looking at most of the pictures on Instagram, they are mostly studio based. So when you started, did you start in the studio or was it mostly like outside?
I started outside, the famous Parliament Gardens in town.
Yeah.
That's where we'd find ourselves every Saturday, Sunday. We'd just be taking pictures. Sometimes we'd be at Zoo Park, but mostly it was outdoors and Avis. That's where it would be. And then as time went on, I started a home studio. My room, I turned my room into a studio. So anytime I'd set up, and then after that, then we built outside the house, and then now I have a home studio, but outside, yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about you now starting out as a studio. Was it hard for you to start out having a studio, because I'm seeing so many props. Where did you incorporate the props? Because this room is filled with props, guys. So when did you even incorporate the props?
Because first I was working with adults.
Yeah.
So then there was actually this woman, her name, I believe most of you know her, Namene. She's behind Amara Bakes, the cake, she does cakes and stuff. So she came, we did a photo shoot for her daughter. So I think that was when I realized that I want to do baby photography, because she came with so many cute things and the baby was so happy, it was so nice. So ever since then, I started getting small things. I started getting few things just like that. And then it got to a point whereby traveling, like going to Parliament Garden with all these things was too much. That's why I decided, like, let me either shoot at the client's house or at my place. So I just turned my room into a mini studio and then started stocking up on the props and stuff. Yeah.
But you spoke about babies right now, because when going on Instagram, I mean, if I talk about a child photographer, the first person that comes to mind is Gie. So you work with these young, small clients. Babies, they are fine. But let's talk about toddlers. You know, those ones are all over the place. So how do you navigate yourself to work with those toddlers, to make sure that they are sharp right there?
Okay. So the first thing I would say is patience. You need to be patient. If you're not patient, children photography is not for you.
Yeah.
Secondly, you need to love what you're doing. Like with regards to kids, you've seen parents themselves stress while I'm shooting them. I'm like, guys, calm down. Don't stress on the children. Calm down. If you want to go outside, take a breather. So you just have to be patient with kids.
Yeah.
If you're not patient, you're not going to get anywhere. And also just understand the children. So you play with them, try to interact with them. Like, they're kids. They love everything. So you have to sing, laugh, scream, and just try to get their attention. And that's how you'll get your pictures.
All right. Talking again about pictures, because that's what we're here for. So when a client needs to book you for an appointment, how many days in advance should they book for an appointment?
For us, we normally have 10 working days policy. So you have to book at least 10 days before your photo shoot, especially if it's for your birthday. Now you find those ones that come like 2 days, 3 days before they want pictures, then you have an express fee that you pay for. So when that happens, like you find clients say, please do me a favor, when the workload piles up and then it gets congested and then the delivery time is also affected. So I always advise clients at least 2 weeks before.
2 weeks before the photo shoot. And after now the photo shoot has taken place, how many days should I wait before I get my pictures?
It's the 10 working days.
Oh,
yeah. So you at least book, like let's say your birthday is in 3 weeks. So at least you book 2 weeks in advance. You can book at any time. You can book now for next month or for one, but at least let it be a 2 weeks waiting period.
Okay. Yeah. Now talking about booking, I know you have a system of how people should book. So can you please talk to us about that system?
Everything is enlisted on our Facebook and Instagram page. So we have like a booking link where you go on, like all the details are there, who we are, what we do, different prices, different packages, where we are based, and everything is detailed on that link. So if clients don't understand, like, or if they have complications, that's when they can call and ask, and then we can advise them with regards to what they can do. But everything is done on the online booking.
You spoke about the services, but just maybe a brief, briefly, just tell us what services, like what events does GiePhotography cover?
Okay, GiePhotography covers all types of photography. We do single, maternity, couple, engagement, wedding, children, everything, you name it. But what we specialize in is mostly the newborn photography, the first birthday where the kids smash the cake and stuff. Then we specialize with toddlers as well. And then adults and mostly maternity photo shoots. So that's what we mostly focus on, but we do other types of photography as well.
Okay. So I'm in the studio, of course, I'm seeing there's a gray backdrop, but when the pictures come out, it's something else. What is the secret to that brings out something different than the backdrop that we are seeing here?
That's where now the props come in. So normally we have our backdrops that some of them are already made. Some of the kit setup we do from scratch. We have to do the balloon garlands from scratch, everything from scratch. And that's how we make it look realistic. Some people just want a plain background for the kids. They don't want too many things.
It's true.
So it's according to what clients want. Yeah.
Now, talking about the props and the backdrops, do the clients have to pay extra if they want to use your props?
No, everything is included in the price. Even the outfits, for those that don't have outfits, we have an option where you can rent out our outfits that we have. The only thing that we probably charge extra is for balloons, because after we're done the balloons, we hardly use them. So balloons are expensive, and some clients want like a whole gallon that balloons are like too costly. So either they bring their own balloons or we just charge a bit extra for the balloons. Apart from that, we have everything that we have done before. But if it's a new idea, we are welcome to accommodate if we can do it. Yeah.
Over the years, obviously, your craft has evolved. You have perfected your craft, you've improved your skills. How have you improved your skills? Did you have to take up a course, or how did you perfect the craft that we're seeing right now?
Okay, like I said, I taught myself. So it was YouTube. So every time I just go on YouTube, watch videos for kids, how DIY basically. So my hands are very handy. Like apart from photography, most of the kids' props, I would do them from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did attend a few photography courses. There's Teach Photography. He hosted like 3 workshops. I attended all these workshops. And then there's a photographer from SA, Claire Frese Photography. So she specializes also in kids and newborns. So she had an online online mini course that I also attended. And I still see myself attending another bigger course. But then my editing style, and I'm just trying to find the right person who's going to host the workshop, because I work with kids, but my kid style, it's not the same. It's different. So I just have to find the right person that's offering what I want.
Okay. You are a female photographer in a men-dominated industry. Is there maybe a female photographer out there that you look up to that actually inspires you?
In Namibia, or
it doesn't have to be Namibia. It doesn't have to be Namibia at all. In general.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. In Namibia, there's this lady called Lauren Photography. Like when I started off, I'd also see her. I think we started off round about the same time, but she started before me. So I always see her work, and I was so inspired. Like she had so many beautiful things, and I was just like, I had so little things. And as time went on, like she reached out to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then it was so nice. Like. And then after that, we became friends. I got to see her work, and she was inspired by me, not knowing that I was so inspired by her.
Wow.
So it was nice. And now we are good friends, but now she moved to SA. And then we have other female photographers. I think we're just about two. Or I think we're about 2 or 3. So that target market is they're not...
Yeah,
any women. Yeah, but mostly I look up to my Nigerian photographers. I love their editing style. Their children photography style is so beautiful. So that's what I want to do in the far future.
All right. As you're speaking about GiePhotography, you kept referring to we. So who is we? Are you guys a team? How many people do you have on your team, and what are their roles if you do have?
Okay, yeah. So that's the one thing I also like. The thing is, I've tried to work with people, but I don't know. I think it's just the thing of this way I want my things done. Like, for example, I did try getting someone to help take the pictures. Actually, I do have a friend, but she has a full-time job, so she helps when she can. So her name is Lisbeth Johannes. So she's always with me. Like, if she's not working, she's there. So she's 100. But she's not full-time. She's just once in a while. So other photographers, if I do get, for example, there's a certain way you want something taken, a certain way you want. So even with the whole setup, if something is not right, it doesn't sit well with me. And also with regards to editing, we have different editing styles.
Oh.
So how you do your thing and how I do, I will not be... I've tried. But I think I just have to let go. Apart from that, I also have my cousin who has been with me for the past 3 years. The one that helps me out with the setup for the kids, the phone calls, the stuff.
All the administration.
Yeah, the administration stuff, yeah. And but photography wants to grow. And in the future, like probably this year, we will definitely expand.
So you're talking about expanding to other towns, or?
No, with regards to other towns, we normally do road trips.
Okay.
But also with the road trips, you find clients that say, when are you coming? When are you coming? When are you coming? When you say you're coming, and they are not there. So we really travel. Last year was a bit better. This year we did already advertise. We were supposed to go to the north, but there was only like 2 clients. Then later on, they will go call, no, are you coming? Like, travel with you guys. Yeah, but mostly I shoot in Katima and the Rundu. Clientele that side is fine. So Rundu, Katima, Windhoek. That's where we are most of the time.
Okay. Then let's talk about challenges in photography, being an entrepreneur yourself. So what are like some of the challenges that you faced over the years, and how you overcame such challenges?
Okay, one of the advantages I have is working from home. So we cut on expenses. We don't pay rent, and also I don't have workers to pay. So that's an advantage to me. So the challenges I probably faced was maybe just working from home. Like, clients have to come in your house, walk through, and like that was... That's why I decided, like, let me
build the studio
outside where it's not just for pictures and people don't need to come through the house and stuff. Apart from that, what other challenges did I face?
Yeah, you don't have challenges, eh?
I do face challenges. The clients, the workload, like if you overbook, and especially time management. That is my downfall. Time management.
Like on your side?
On my side, yeah. Because let's say a photo shoot's supposed to be an hour long, we'll do 2 hours. So let's say if a client is late, and I have to accommodate the next. And it's a baby. You have to sit and take time with the baby and stuff. And I can't just because your time is up, it's a baby, and I'm saying
Time is up.
time is up. I can't. So that means that I step into the next person's time, and then the next person also, their baby is also not now. They also have to stay longer. So I normally put like 2 to 3 hours gap between my photo shoots, depending on what package it is. Even though the package says it's 30 minutes or 1 hour, it's never 1 hour. It's never 30 minutes. It's always beyond than that. Yeah. So I think that's also, apart from that,
not really a lot of that you can think of right now.
financially, maybe here and there, but I have the basics. It's fine.
Yeah.
But as time goes, you obviously grow. Yeah.
Talking about finance, off camera, you're telling me that although you studied business admin, you did not. You look for a job too.
No.
But okay, what made you not look for a job? Is it because GiePhotography is already doing well, or what made you not look for a job?
At that time, it was doing okay. Like, just getting by. It was just the little things that you do. And I also wanted, I wanted to do something that I love.
Yeah.
Not just to get up 7 o'clock, 8, go to work, 5 o'clock, come back home and stuff. Like, at least my passion, my heart is there.
Yeah.
So I can relate. And plus, it's bringing me money. So it's doing good. So it's fine. So after that, I did job hunt after I graduated. But I didn't really put in too much effort. That's all.
All right. Talking about money, what is your payment policy? How do people pay? Do you need a 50% before, or do they pay at the end? So what and modes of payment?
Modes of payment.
Yeah.
With regards to that, when you do the booking on the link, within 48 hours, 2 to 3 days, at least, because all the steps are there, you just send through your booking, we confirm, we talk about the setups and everything. Once everything is set, when we know we have everything, you go ahead and do the 50% deposit, then your date is secured. And then final payment is done on the day of the photo shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have, if it's not that day, the following day, however, but then you just send through the proof of payment. We have banking details, business account that we normally do. We avoid this e-wallet, easy wallet, and e-wallet. Cash is okay.
Wow.
Yeah, cash is okay, but the easy wallet and all that.
Yeah, and the business account.
Yeah.
All right. Let me move away from GiePhotography and come to you as Gie, the basketball player. I know that you've been playing basketball for a long time, but I didn't know that you're still into basketball. And you said you're even having a match today.
Yeah.
So when you're not with GiePhotography, you are playing basketball. So being a basketball player, talk to us about that. Being you're a mom and a photographer, but you're also a basketball player. How do you navigate everything?
You see, in life, when you find everyone needs to have a spot. You have a hobby, you have a spot. You find you do things that keep your mind positive, like positive vibes, basically. Yeah. So I've been playing basketball since I was in grade 4, grade 3. It's basketball and netball. So that has kept me busy. After school, if it's not books, it's sports. If it's not sports, it's books. So it has kept me away from the streets. So I appreciate it. I'm very thankful for sports, guys. Sports is nice. Yeah.
Yes.
So I started playing basketball towards the end of last year. So it wasn't really full time.
Yeah.
Because after this whole COVID hit, everybody stopped playing basketball, out of shape and stuff. So this year I told myself, let me find something that is gonna keep me busy from time to time. So
it does.
It does keep me busy.
Okay.
So I'm back to sports. Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk. I want you to talk to someone who's an entrepreneur. Well, not an entrepreneur, aspiring photographer. Okay. I'm sure there are really ladies out there in Namibia that are looking up and they want to become photographers, but they are so afraid of starting and they feel like this market does not have space for women. So please talk to a young lady or even an older lady out there who wants to become a photographer like you.
Okay. Guys, first of all, if you want to do photography, you have to have the patience for it. You have to love it. So it's not, photography does make money, but first of all, you need to love what you're doing. If you don't love what you're doing, you're not going to enjoy it as much. And I believe you get what I'm trying to say. With passion comes efficiency and productivity is good and stuff. So what I would advise the female, don't be afraid. Just because it's a male-dominated industry doesn't make you feel out of place. There are women also out here that are doing good.
Yeah.
So if you do want, you can also try to find something that is not common. Like photography is broad. There's events photography, there's corporate photography, weddings, kids, it's broad. So you can choose what you want. So try to find the one that is not taken, which is now the children photography, the newborn. But that comes with patience.
Yeah.
Like I said, a whole lot of patience.
Definitely.
It's not easy. So if you are patient, I believe, don't be discouraged. Just come. Photography is beautiful. And, capturing the moments and making people happy, that makes me very happy. Like seeing when clients say, they're happy. You do disappoint people here and there, but you make up for it. But when the client is so happy, guys, I'm happy.
You're happy.
I'm very happy.
And we are also happy.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, just, spoke about making the clients happy. But you get those clients that are not so happy. So how do you deal with, negative feedback from your customers?
From what I've experienced, the when clients are happy, it's probably when I have to delay giving the pictures on time. Or let's say if they come short notice and it's a birthday and I said I'll send, because normally what we do is we give all unedited pictures.
Okay.
Something that most photographers don't do. I feel like I took 100 pictures of you. I must have just give you 5 or 10 pictures. What am I doing with the rest? I'm going to throw them away. It's unfair. So what I do is I give you all the pictures and then you select what you want me to work on.
Okay.
Some people find that unprofessional, but I feel like, why would I throw your pictures away? They are there. So I just...
Maybe you might even like them.
Yeah. So I give and then I edit. So while they're waiting in that period, I give them the unedited ones and then I edit the pictures. Then they get the end results. So with regards to the clients that are disappointed, I just apologize. And sometimes I offer them a free photo shoot or a voucher or what.
All right. And what is the dream for GiePhotography?
Guys, GiePhotography is still going big. Like, I dream to have, I already have my studio at home, but I dream to have a bigger, compared to where I'm coming from. Because most of my clients now, when they come, they're like, wow, because before it was in the room. So it was literally a small room. It probably 3 meters by 3 meters. Like, it wasn't big. So, clients would come in, they'll be like, is this where you take all the pictures? I'm like, yes, because everything was now all over the house because of the props and stuff.
Yeah.
There was no storage. Like, so now this is a bit bigger, but as you can see again, it's a bit tight. I feel like it's still small. So my dream is to have my own big studio, have my own crew, not working alone. And yeah, I see that happening very soon.
So Gie, where can people find you?
People can find us on our social media platform. We are on Facebook and Instagram at GiePhotography. That is GIE Photography. And all the details are there. Contact details are there. The email address is there. We have the link that has all the details. So that's where you can contact us.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Before I let you go, a question just came into my mind when you were advising female upcoming photographers. Let's say there's a lady who wants to reach out to you maybe for some help. Are you open to help these people?
Yes, I have helped so many people. Like, people find me as this... People are scared. People are scared to approach me. I don't know why. But those that do, actually, I've gotten people that ask, where do I get my backdrops? Where do I get my stuff? I send them the details. In life, in this business, the next photographer is not your competitor. It's your friend. Like, that's the person that can help you with, you refer clients, you do this, you get things. So when they ask me, I'm like, I tell them, guys, you can do this, you can do that. How do you edit pictures? I tell people to come. I can teach them how to edit. They want to see how I shoot babies. They have come. I would show them. The only thing I have not done yet is host a workshop. A lot of people have asked me to host a workshop. It's something I'm looking into. Hopefully I'll do one this year, specializing in kids. And yeah, apart from that, I help anyone that comes, anyone that needs help, come, guys. Like, we help each other out. Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to the end of the interview. Okay. Thank you so much. And, the next time we come here, hope it's a bigger studio.
Yes, definitely it will be.
Thank you so much, Gie.
You're welcome, Sylvia.
All right, folks, that's all we had for you today on Africa Speaks. And if you're looking for a child photographer in Namibia, look no further. Please go to GiePhotography and support them. And I always say, please follow us on our social media. That's at Hanok TV. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel. From Message and Gie right here. It's goodbye.